everybody. Mitzi Cruz here, host of Lincoln Live. Today we are live with some awesome members of the community, real pillars in our community, with the Downtown Lincoln Association, Mr. Wayne Cisneros and Mrs. Sherry Dornbush, and then her daughter Carly. So first of all, thanks so much for joining us. Can you start off by telling us a little bit about yourselves?
Sure. I'm Wayne Cisneros. I'm on the board of the Downtown Lincoln Association. My wife and I had a business here in Lincoln for about 19 years, and I now am Director of Sales for the Lincoln Potters Baseball Club. So yeah.
Potter up.
Potter up.
Potter up.
And Sherry.
And let's see, I'm also on the board of the DLA, Downtown Lincoln Association, and I own Rustic Crown Market, and I've had the business since 2015, so quite a while. And I've been in this community for almost 30 years.
So tell us a little more about Rustic Crown.
So Rustic Crown is a gift vintage store with lots of choices for almost everyone. We try and have a man section all the way up to kids. And there's we're stocked with a ton of Christmas things and a lot of Christmas treats right now. So stop in and check us out and see what we got.
And you're on Lincoln Boulevard or Fifth Street?
We're on Lincoln Boulevard, right next to Sierra Hills Framing. We're 531 Lincoln Boulevard.
Right. Okay. And then Carly.
Hi, I'm Carly. I have been in the community since I was born. I grew up here. I'm Sherry's daughter, and I currently work for the Foster County Farm Bureau.
Well, thank you guys all for introducing yourselves. And can you tell us, what is the Downtown Lincoln Association?
Well, the Downtown Lincoln Association was formed, the way it was formed back in, I believe it was about 2011, in anticipation of the bypass being opened. There was a fear that downtown would die. So Steve Art, who was the economic development manager at that time, put together a marketing event little committee for downtown at that time, and it morphed into a merchant association because as we reached out to more and more merchants, people were motivated to go ahead and get involved. We actually incorporated in 2013 as a 501c3, and we have right now about 65 members of our downtown. And it's comprised, DLA is comprised of not only merchants, but some of the city council members come to our meetings, the police chiefs come to our meetings, Sean Tillman, our economic development manager, comes to our meetings, and a lot of interested parties who are just interested in promoting the downtown. So that's kind of what we are and what we do. We do a number of events, and everything that we do is primarily to help build businesses and build up the area of downtown. You know, our downtown is so unique. I tell people that there's actually shopping centers that are designed to look like our downtown. And we have such great bones to build on in our downtown that, that's primarily what we do, is to help businesses grow and also to bring people into our downtown to say, oh, I didn't know that store was there. I didn't know that Double Barrel Smokehouse, you had a smokehouse here, or La Piccolina, or Rustic Crown, or a new brewery, Slice Brewery. So that's kind of, what we do is to bring people downtown and help businesses thrive in downtown.
So explain to everybody, because I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that are not familiar with the Downtown Lincoln Association, or otherwise referred to as the DLA.
Right.
Explain to everyone watching why it is so important that we support local businesses here in Lincoln.
Yeah. One of the things, the main thing is this. We look at our downtown as, the living room of the community. This is a place where people can come, eat, hang out, shop, and enjoy themselves. One of the benefits of all of the city coming downtown is when they buy things downtown, the sales tax comes back to the city. So that enables the city to hire more police officers or firefighters, or enhance our library, or just the services that the city provides to us. every cent that is captured by sales tax in downtown helps our city. So if you want to help our city, if you want more police, if you want more firefighters, buy in Lincoln, specifically downtown.
And I think it's interesting when you think about something as simple as maybe you're in Rockland or a neighboring city and you're passing Target and you say, oh shoot, yes, I need dog food. You know, just the shift of saying, okay, I need dog food, but let me just go to the Target in Lincoln, or I need to fill up my car with gas. Let's go to a gas station in Lincoln, and how that shift in mindset really helps the whole economy overall.
Absolutely. The biggest sales tax providers for downtown is gas and fast food.
Wow.
So those two, and what was happening before the bypass came was, if you remember, it was G Street back then.
Right.
It was packed, but those people only stopped for gas and fast food. So since the bypass, downtown Lincoln Boulevard is still kind of packed. It's back to almost those commuter numbers, but those are local people. Those are people who are stopping by the stores. They're stopping to eat. So again, you know, those individual merchants, that's how they make their livelihood. So you're not only helping the city by buying local and buying downtown, you're actually helping the livelihoods of those individual people who have gone forth and put up a shingle and became their own business owners.
That's right, and that is so important.
Absolutely.
I think it's really interesting that an organization of 65 members is really this grassroots type organization. As a 501c3, there's no executive director or anything like that. So this is individuals who care about Lincoln, about the future, about our current economic forecast, and are pouring in time and resources to continue this legacy.
Yeah, it's always a challenge. And the challenge is this, is that most of our members are merchants. So, you know, their businesses are open from 8, 9 o'clock, you know, till 6 o'clock. So when do you find the time to volunteer? Because this is all volunteer. When do you find the time to be able to volunteer to help the downtown grow? And that's always been, you know, a situation that we're in. But, you know, one of the things that we're now doing is we're in the process of looking at being able to hire an executive director.
Right.
And that executive director would put forth the programs that the board would devise, so that there's more constant attention being done, specifically in events.
Right.
You know, one of the ways that we bring people to downtown is our events. And we do a number of events all year long. You know, starting from in March, we have the Chocolate Ball, which is our annual fundraiser. And if you've never been to the Chocolate Ball, you have to go.
Yes.
Because this is a 4-course dinner that is chocolate infused. Some people, it sounds kind of crazy, but it is something you will never ever, you know, taste in other places again or previous. So, you know, we start off with March. April, we start our food truck events, which we have probably about 8, 9 food trucks on 5th Street. We normally have some type of event in the plaza. It's a great way to come out, enjoy the sunshine in the spring. And we do that through June. July and August are a little warm, so we don't do it then. Then we come back in September. September is our big food truck event where you know, we have our high school come out.
Yeah.
We have the football teams, the cheerleaders, the song ladies, FFA, a lot of the high school groups that come out to get exposed to the community, and it's just a great time. So also the other events that we have are Christmas, which we're going to get into in a little bit,
Right.
which is, is fantastic in itself. What's it?
Kick the dust up.
Oh, Kick the Dust Up also. In October, we have Kick the Dust Up, where we have radio station DJ come out and everybody dances, line dancing. We have beer and wine. We have food.
Yes.
So it's all about bringing people downtown, because I can't tell you the number of the times where even people living in Lincoln say, you know, I've really never been downtown. And we're like, you got to come downtown.
Right.
It's just a great place to come, and you know, there's always something to build on in downtown,
Right.
And that's kind of the things that we're doing.
Yeah, there's so much history, there's so much continuity between the Downtown Lincoln Association, the Chamber of Commerce, the city, volunteers, people who just really care about, like I said, the future growth of Lincoln and really continuing to preserve the culture that we've created here. It's just incredible, and I mean, I can't thank you guys enough for all of the time and energy that you put into making downtown great and keeping it relevant as we grow. It's really awesome.
I think for most people, it's a labor of love.
Yes.
You know, it's just that we love this town.
On the Day of the Dead, that one's
Oh yeah, the other event that we do is Dia de los Muertos, which we do in November. We help with that. Mia Valderas Guzman puts that on. Actually, we go ahead and help her out. But that is a fantastic event.
It's huge.
Yeah, it's huge. There's thousands of people that come out for that. So next November, come out to Dia de los Muertos. But the labor of love is what really motivates everybody who's in the DLA. You know, one of the factors that I'm involved is I grew up in a fantastic town. Back then, it was a little town, Pleasanton, California, in the Bay Area, and it was a little town. It's grown now, but if you look at their downtown now, that's kind of by what I visualize how Lincoln can come about in terms of the history, the buildings, and the types of businesses that are there. There's not only restaurants, but there's boutiques. There's a lot of things that are there in Pleasanton, or P-Town, as we used to call it, that bring people out. So that's kind of my idea of how our old district can be.
Absolutely. So, couple things I just wanted to touch on real quick. So tell us about this hashtag Love Lincoln CA campaign that's going on.
Yeah, the hashtag Love Lincoln CA promotion was actually put together by the City Economic Development Committee. And what they were trying to do was to find ways to increase business in the city, not only downtown, but in the city. And they also wanted to remind people, again, like I said,
Yeah.
you know, those tax dollars that are accumulated from sales tax goes to those areas that are you know, integral in a thriving city, police, fire.
Right.
So the promotion is simply to educate folks of the power of, you know, buying things local. You know, going to Target, you know, going to you know, whatever store there is downtown.
Right.
Make sure that your first idea is, where can I buy that in Lincoln
Right.
first? And then if you see that maybe you can't find that here in Lincoln, maybe you can go out, you know, to other cities. But it's so important for all of us to capture those sales tax. We lose a tremendous amount, and I don't have the numbers, but it's in the millions of what they call leakage of sales tax from the city that's going to perhaps Rockland or Roseville,
Right.
and they're enjoying that sales tax that is spent over there. So, you know, the whole idea of the hashtag Love Lincoln CA is, let's capture all the sales tax that we can, and it's like one for all for one.
That's
We
right.
all benefit from that.
Absolutely. So tell us about what's going on in downtown Lincoln this Christmas
Yeah.
and holiday season.
Well, you know, our Christmas event, in conjunction with the Chamber of Commerce, to me is kind of like the soul of Lincoln. If you ever want to look at Americana, our parades, the Christmas parade and our 4th of July parade, kind of it captures the soul of Lincoln and America. So every holiday, Christmas, we have a parade that's put on by the Chamber of Commerce, the tree lighting where our tree gets lit along with snow. And what we do as a DLA is we have booths. And Sherry can talk a little bit about, what's going on with those booths.
Yes.
So it's December 7th.
Uh-huh.
The parade starts at 4:30 and Americana parade, oh my gosh, it's just so hometown. And there's so many people that don't realize it's theirs. That's one of the things I use my shop for, is to educate people as to where to go and what to do. So the parade is at 4:30, but we, 6 years ago, we started a little event with just a couple booths. Now we're at over 50 booths, and it's all in front of the old Jansen building, which is the brick building on Lincoln Boulevard. And there is over 50 vendors. There are several food vendors and quite a few crafters and stuff. It starts at 1:30 and goes until 7:30. And, I'm sorry, it starts at 2:30. Setup is at 1:30. I'm on setup still mode. It starts at 2:30 to 7:30, and come out and check it out. There's so many great things. And then we have carolers that are sponsored by, who is it, Mitzi, that sponsors?
Juliet Robertson.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
And then the carolers go around, and the shops are all open. It's very quaint and super cute.
Yes.
And then also on the 14th of December, Santa in the Plaza.
Yes.
So they're gonna have the snow, the tree, and all that stuff. There'll be some vendors there as well, maybe 10, I believe, Pam's got set up. But other than that, and then come out and check us out, especially on the 7th of December. It's a great day. And even if it just looks overcast, if it's not raining, they will not cancel it. So it's amazing, and it's a great little event. There's popcorn, there's a donut guy that's coming this time. We've got outlaw.
Pictures with Santa.
Oh, and the pictures of Santa, and I'll let you do that part.
Well, yes, so coming from the North Pole, we're gonna come down, we're gonna bring Santa down, he's gonna be in the parade. He'll do his debut in the parade, and then we'll get a little cart, we're gonna rush him on over, and we will be greeting with all the kids. And we'll have things for them to do and take pictures of Santa, tell them what they want for Christmas, and just have fun in downtown and love downtown Lincoln.
Yeah. Last year, the line was all the way down to almost Beerman's.
Right.
Double smokehouse, yeah.
Also, you can write letters to Santa. If you come down to the plaza, there is a mailbox where the kids can get a sheet of paper and write a note to Santa, and every single one of those letters will be answered by Santa and sent back.
I just love that. I love that so much. Again, this is really what makes Lincoln Lincoln. And I know November 30th too, for you guys that are watching, it's Small Business Saturday, so you definitely want to come to downtown Lincoln, see what unique Christmas gifts you can find on Small Business Saturday, November 30th, and really help support our local shops.
Well, and this year on
Uh-huh.
Small Business Saturday, we have something new that someone's gonna try. It's a SantaCon. So people are gonna be in their Santa outfits and go from shop to shop and shop the shops and visit the restaurants and things like that. So that should be it'll be interesting to see how that turns out. It'll be really cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Santa's everywhere.
Yeah.
Apparently it's a big thing in Reno and Las Vegas and stuff, so I think it's just about there.
Yeah. So you guys know how the show works. We like to pause and open the discussion up to the audience for questions, comments. Who's watching and what questions?
So you got a lot of folks watching, and so where do they go to find out all this info?
Oh yes,
That's the
great
website.
question.
Yeah,
Great
good.
question. You can go to our Facebook page, Downtown Lincoln CA, our Facebook page. Also, our website, downtownlincolnca.com. Everything that we do are on those two social media areas. Also on Twitter, we're on Twitter. So everything that we do, if you don't want any information about downtown Lincoln, go to those two areas, Facebook and our website, and and also you can get discounts on our website.
It's important that they add the CA, otherwise
Correct.
you end up in Lincoln, Nebraska.
Right.
Because that happens. We have crafters that sign up for a craft show and they think they're in Lincoln, Nebraska. We're in Lincoln,
Yeah.
California. It's important.
Absolutely. What
So
other questions?
do they have to register or buy tickets or
For what?
for any of these events?
No, all of these events are free. You know, the intention of the DLA is just to bring people downtown. So, the parade, I don't know, there's probably 8,000 people that come out for the parade. And all of the events that we hold, except for our fundraiser, which is the chocolate ball,
Yes.
are free. Come on down, absolutely.
And I love that. And so that's your primary source of revenue, right? But are there ways that the community at large can get involved with donating or volunteering or anything like that?
Sure, we would love volunteers. You know, anybody who is interested about our downtown and has a heart to go ahead and help us build it up, you know, we welcome everybody. There's people that come to our meetings. We have meetings once a month, general Downtown Lincoln Association meetings. They're at City Hall, 8 o'clock on the second Thursday of the month. We have people from every walk, merchants, like I said, people from the city council members. We have just people who are interested, people from service clubs, people from the library, people from Rotary, which also, one thing I want to mention about the Rotary, we also help with the Wine Fest,
Yes.
which is a huge event downtown, brings thousands of people downtown. But anybody who's interested, they can get a hold of us via Facebook or our webpage.
Perfect. All right, so let's talk about our raffle prize. So you guys know how this works. You'll just share this live video by noon tomorrow. Share it in the comments below, and then you'll be entered into the raffle. And so what we're going to do is we're going to raffle a $50 credit to any store, restaurant, or any organization that's actually part of the Downtown Lincoln Association. So definitely go check out the website, see who is a part of the DLA, and then whoever you select, if you're our lucky winner, you'll get $50 credit towards patronizing their business. So, yeah. So any final thoughts before we wrap up?
Well, we're just looking very forward to the Christmas season. It's going to be a great festive season in downtown. Come on down. Take a look at the tree. They just put it up in the plaza. I don't know, it looks like about a 50-foot tree.
Goodness.
Beautiful. We're going to have snow coming off the tree, so it's going to be a great time. December 7th, the parade starts at 4:30. The craft booth starts at 2:30. And will last till about 7:30. So it's a great time. If you've been there, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't been there, you've got to come out because it's an experience that you and your family will absolutely love.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's important because that was the parade when my kids were little. We'd go and there was never anything for them to eat or drink, and if there was a long line. So that was our idea, was to add that. So you come down and check us out and see what you got. If you're at that end of the street, walk up here and don't miss it.
Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thanks,
Thank you
Mitzi.
for having us.
Thank you guys for joining us. Happy Thanksgiving. We will see you soon.
Happy Thanksgiving.